Okay, nakita rin niyo akong screen. Class?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, miss.
Students?
Yes, Miss.
Yes,
Yes,
Miss.
ma'am.
Okay. Sahan, loading pa. Sige. Okay, so before ta mag-start sa derivatives of the trigonometric function, so let's have a recap first about the identities of the trigonometric. So these are the 8 fundamental trigonometric identities. So here, for number 1, okay, so sine x times cosine x is equal to 1. So pwede ni siya ni mo ma-write as sine x, which is equal to 1 over cosine x. For number 2, so kani, this is cosine x, which is equal to 1 over secant x. Okay ha, so kani, mauni ang mga mostly pinakagamit identities sa trigo. Okay, so like kani, sine squared x plus cosine squared x is equal to 1. So another, kani. So sum and difference identities. Okay? So kung makabagat gani mo og sign, so it's either sum or difference. So ang iyahang pattern class is sine cos cosine. And then kung unsa man gani ang iyahang sign diri, same sad sa sign diri. If cosine man gani, so ang pattern niya is cos cos sine sine. And then if positive, so mahimong negative. Okay, so practice na gamay sa mga identities. So we need to prove mga basic ng mga identities sa trigo. Okay. So for number 1, so sine 2u. Okay? So i-prove ni nato nga this is 2 sine u cosine u. Madunggan ako, class.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Okay. So, ang sine 2u class, pwede niyo siya ni mo ma-write as sine u plus u, in which, kung maka-observe mo, this is the sum of sine. So, maka-apply ta ani nga identity. So, this is equal to sine u cosine u, kay same naman ni siya ang u o v diri. And then since this is positive, so this is also positive. And then cosine u sine u. Okay, so simplify, this is just equal to 2 cosine u sine u, in which mauni nga e. Another, so cosine 2u. So this is equal to cosine squared u minus sine squared u. Okay. So, sa kaning cosine, so pwede na yun nato ma-write as cosine u plus u para maka-apply ta sa sum of cosine. So, which is, this is equal to, so this is cos cos, so cosine cosine. Since this is positive, so negative ni. And then sine sine, so sine u, sine u. So, simplify, this is cosine squared u minus sine squared u. Okay, so another, so sine negative x is equal to negative sine x. Okay, so kani, pwede din siya na to ma-write as 0 minus x. So, ma-apply na nato ang difference of sign. So, i-apply na to. This is sine cos. So, sine 0, cosine x. So, since this is negative, so negative side, like this is difference of signs. Okay, so cosine 0, sine x. Okay, unsay value sa sine 0 plus plus,
0.
okay, this is 0. So, this is 0 times cosine x. How about cosine 0?
1.
Okay, this is 1 times sine x. So, simplify. So, this is 0 minus. So, this is minus sine x. Okay. Another cosine negative x, which is equal to cosine x. Okay? So, ang cosine negative x, pwede na nato ma-write as 0 minus x. So, maka-apply taan ni of difference of cosine. So, this is cos cos. So, cosine cosine x. So, this is negative. So, positive. Then, sine sine. So, sine 0, sine x. Okay. So, cosine 0 is 1 times cosine x. So, sine 0 is 0 times sine x. Okay, which is equal to cosine x. Okay, so na ko i-teach ninyo nga shortcut. Pero please take note, this is only for special angles. Okay, so if you have here 0, here 0, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees, okay? And then you have sine theta, and then cosine theta. Please take note ha, kani kay dapat mag-una jud ang sign o suwat sa table. Kay ano, if magbali na bali sa inyohang result. Okay, so ang technique ni class, muna ninyo mag, ano naman, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Square root, square root, square root, square root, square root. Divide 2, divide 2, divide 2, divide 2, divide 2. Simplify, this is 0. Kani, this is 1 half. And this one is 1. So, pagkuha sa cosine 0, so bali siya. So, diri, mag-start ang 1. So, this is square root of 3 over 2. Kani, this is square root of 2 over 2. Ang 60 degrees, so kani, 1 half. And then, this is 0. Dali ra matiman-an sa. So, ang strategy ani ha, pero this is for special angles ra jud. From 0 to 90 degrees. So, ang himo na butang ra jud mo 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And and then square root ang tanan, and then i-divide of 2, then simplify. And then please take note na mag-una dyan ni ang sign. Okay? Nasabtan na class?
Yes.
Hmm. Kay sa amo ang kuan way back in college sa calculus kay wala jud mi paggamita og calculator, and then wala sad may index card. So kung mag-quiz me, so you need to familiarize everything. So like sa ako nga side, um nabamanggi ko sa myself nga I'm not good in memorizing. So akong gibuhat is katong sa unang mag-exam mig trigonometric identities, ako jud siyang gipang prove kay para kaibaw ko sa origin. Hindi mo ko kabaw mo memorize. So mao na kong mga techniques. So hopefully naasad mo inyong kaugalingong techniques. Kay ang calculus man gud is very basta mo deal na tawag trigonometric. Heavy jud na siya og mga identities. Okay? Sige. So, mag-start na ta. So, this is our first topic for the derivative of the um, trigonometric function. So, the derivative of sine x is just equal to cosine x. Okay. So, for example, if you have f of x which is equal to x sine x, okay. So, unsa man nga rule atong gamiton ani class para ay, this is f prime. So, this is f of x. So, this is f of x which is equal to x sine x. Okay. Unsa nga rule ato ang gamiton ani students?
Product rule.
Okay, product rule. So, if naa kay derivative sa UV, so if you have a product form, so ang derivative ana is UV prime plus V prime. Okay, so ito pa ang derivative. Okay, so kaning x sa kani let as u ang sin x kay b. So ato ra jud ni siyang i-follow nga pattern para pagbuhat sa derivative of a product. Okay, so this is your u. So copy, and then b prime. So derivative sa sin x is cosine x plus sin x derivative sa x which is 1. Okay, so this is equal to x cosine x plus sin x. Okay, nasabtan na class? Class? Sige ha, so another example. If you have f of x which is equal to x squared over sin x. Okay, unsa man ato ang gamiton ani class? Unsa nga rule? Students.
Quotient. Quotient.
Okay. Okay, very good. So, for the quotient rule, it's equal to VU prime minus UV prime all over V squared. Okay? Okay, so this is for V. So, copy na nimo ang sin x. So, derivative of x squared is 2x minus, so copy ang x squared. Then, kuhaon na to ang derivative sa denominator. So, kuhaon ang b prime. So, derivative of sine x is cosine x. All over. So, ang b is squared running na to. So, this is sine squared x. Okay? So, simplify. This is 2x sine x minus x squared cosine x all over sine squared x. Okay? So, this is the um, derivative of the function. Okay, nasabtan class? Class?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Sige, so ato ni siyang i-prove, ha? So, if you have f of x, which is equal to sine x, okay? So, i-prove na to na ang derivative sa sine x, so f prime of x is equal to cosine x. Okay? So, proof. So, by the definition of the derivative of the function f, so, ang derivative sa f of x is equal to the limit of f of x plus the change of x minus f of x all over the change of x as the change of x approaches 0. Okay, so from here, so we need to evaluate f of x plus the change of x given that your f of x is equal to sine x. So, isa man na buhaton. So, i-substitute ra ang sa x ang x plus the change of x. So, this is sine x plus change of x minus, so this is sine x all over the change of x. As the change of x approaches 0. Okay, so ang hindi mo ra ha, i-evaluate ra ni nato. So, f of x plus the change of x, so i-substitute ra ni sa kani. Okay? Minus, so your f of x, so i-copy ang sine x. Now, sa kani, pwede na ito ma-apply ang sum of sine. So, this is sine cos plus cos sine. So, this is f change of x. So, this is x times change of x minus sine x all over the change of x as the change of x approaches 0. So, kung gibuhat ra ni class ha, kay ato rang gigamit ang sum of sine in which mo to atong i-discuss ganina. Okay? So, diri, so pwede na natong makombine kami in which pwede tang maka-factor out sa sine. So, this is sine x times. So, ang nahabilin, this is cosine change of x minus 1 all over the change of x as the change of x approaches 0. Okay? So, kani, so this is plus the limit of your cosine x times sine change of x all over the change of x as the change of x approaches 0. Okay? So, recap, ang limit sa sine x over x as x approaches 0 is 1. Ang limit sa 1 minus cosine x over x as x approaches 0 is equal to, sama siya equal class.
0.
Okay, 0. So, kung maka-observe mo diri, bali siya no. So, dapat makakuha tag 1 minus cosine the change of x. So, atong buhaton, i-factor out na to ang negative. So, this is minus the limit of sine x times. So, this is 1 minus cosine the change of x all over the change of x as the change of x approaches 0 plus limit. So, ato running i-factor out ang cosine x. So, cosine x times sine the change of x over the change of x as the change of x approaches 0. Okay. So, ato na ning i-evaluate ang limit. Okay, so, ang limit sa sine x as the change of x approaches 0, so, this is not affected by, this is constant with respect to the change of x. So, this is negative sine x. Ani, ang limit sa 1 minus cosine the change of x over the change of x as the change of x approaches 0 is 0. Okay? So, ang x ni mo diri is the change of x plus. So, kani, ang cosine x kay copy ni kay this is constant with respect to the change of x times. So, this one, the limit of sine the change of x over the change of x as the change of x approaches 0 is 1. So, ang x ni mo diri is the change of x. So, this is 1. So, simplify. This is equal to cosine x. So, end of question. Students. Nasabtan ra? Students? Hilom lagi. Sabtan na class?
Yes, miss.
Bantay ha, inig-exam na to ha. Magpa-appeal dyan ko proving ani. Okay? So, please kog screenshot. Done?
Then, miss.
Okay. So, for here, okay, so, another, so, the derivative of the cosine function, so, this is just equal to negative sine x. Okay, so, for example, if you have f of x, which is equal to x squared cosine x. So, ato ang gamiton ani is product rule. So, the derivative of the product is equal to uv prime plus bu prime. Okay, so the derivative is equal to, so x squared times, so the derivative of cosine x is minus sine x plus, so copy ang v. So, kaniha, mao niya tong v, u, mao niya tong v. So, minus, this is plus 3i. So, plus cosine x times derivative of x squared, which is 2x. So, simplify. This is minus x squared sine x plus 2x cosine x. Okay? So, another example. So, cosine x sine x. Okay? So, same gihapon, ato ning gamiton nga rule. So, product rule. So, ang derivative ani, so this is your u, and then this is your v. So, uv prime, so u, so cosine x Derivative sa sine x is cosine x plus, so your b, so sine x times derivative sa cosine x, which is minus sine x. So simplify, this is cosine squared x minus sine squared x. This is equal to, sa mani equal class? Class, sama na tong gamiton nga identity. Students. Pag-ora na nato i-discuss. Students. Sama na tong gamiton nga identity dire. Ilom lagi kaayo. Sa may gamiton na tong identity. Students. Mag-ora na nato gi-solve.
Katong sa kuan ma'am, summon difference identity.
Hmm. So this is just equal to unsa man. Students. Balik ta ha. Tara oh. So this is just equal to cosine 2x. Okay, so for mga identities class ha, so dapat kanang i-review dyan na ninyo, mag-practice mo ana kay ang ato ang kuan manggod ang calculus is very kuan siya kanang dapat kabaw mo sa mga identities kay heavy dyan ni siya o mga properties. So sa trigo pa lang, so dapat kabaw mo sa awahan, kabaw mo sa derivative, pero ang problem di mo kabaw mo simplify. So need yun mo mag-practice sa identity. So kani yung mga ipang familiarize kay ang ubang identities ay ma-solve ra jud using kaning pila ni kako 12 ka identities. So mo na gitawag og practice makes you perfect. Okay? Sige. So ito ni siyang i-prove. So if you have f of x which is equal to cosine x, so ang derivative ana is equal to negative sine x. Okay? So ang proof, So if you have this, so um, by the definition of the derivative of a function f, so this is limit of f of x plus the change of x minus f of x all over change of x as the change of x approaches 0. Okay, so this one, um, we need to evaluate f of x plus the change of x given that your f of x is equal to cosine x. So, ang buhaton ani, substitutan na ni ang x sa x plus the change of x. So, this is cosine x plus the change of x minus your f of x here is cosine x all over the change of x as the change of x approaches 0. Okay? So, diri, i-apply na sa nato ang sum of cosine. So, this is cos. So, this is plus. So, this is minus sine. Okay, so this is x, change of x. So, this is x, change of x, minus cosine x all over the change of x as the change of x approaches 0. Okay? So, ato na sa ning i-combine. This one. So, pwede kang makafactor sa cosine x. So, this is the limit of your cosine x times cosine of the change of x minus 1 all over the change of x as the change of x approaches 0. So, minus here, the limit, the change of x approaches 0. So, this is sine x, sine change of x, all over the change of x. Okay? So, gamiton gihapon to na to nga theorem katong gigamit sa sine. Okay? So, ang form niya is 1 minus cosine x. So, we need to factor out negative 1. So, this is minus the limit of cosine x times 1 minus cosine the change of x all over the change of x as the change of x approaches 0 minus the limit to factor out sine x. So, sine x times sine the change of x over the change of x as the change of x approaches 0. Okay? So, this one, i-evaluate na to ang limit. So, wala na siya ma-change. So, this is minus cosine x pi. This is constant with respect to the change of x. This one, the limit of 1 minus cosine, the change of x over the change of x, this is just 0 minus. So, kani, this is sine x. So, this is constant with respect to the change of x times, so ang limit ani, this is just 1, which is equal to minus sine x. So, n of, okay, so balik ha. So, we have f of x which is cos equal to cosine x. So, i-prove na itong ang derivative is negative sine x. Okay? So, by the definition of the derivative of a function f, so f prime of x is equal to sa kani. Okay? So, next, so atong gikuha ang, so we evaluate f of x plus the change of x given that your f of x is equal to cosine x. So, ang himo, gisubstitutan na ni ang x sa x plus the change of x. Mao ni nga cosine x plus the change of x minus, so copy ra ang f of x which is cosine x. So, diri, so atong gigamit ang identities for the sum of cosine. So, for the sum of cosine is cos, and then this is plus or minus sine. Okay? So, mao ni siya kung kaning first two terms. Now, so ato siyang i-combine ang kanina ay mga star. Okay? And then, i-factor out nato ang cosine x. So, ang nahabilin is cosine change of x. So, diri minus 1. Okay? So, minus. So, gikopy ra ni nato dire. Okay? And then, so we have a theorem nga ang limit sa 1 minus cosine x over x is as x approaches 0 is 1. So, ato tong i-apply. Pero in order for us to apply that theorem, so we need to factor out negative 1 para makakuha ta ani nga form. Then diri, i-factor out ra ang sin x. So, mao ni ang nakapili. Okay, so now we evaluate the limit. So kani, murang siya limit of a product. So the limit of a product is the product of the limit. So this one, the limit of cosine x as the change of x approaches 0 is just cosine x. Okay, this is constant with respect to the change of x. In diri, this is just 0. So, mauni ang of the form 1 minus cosine x over x as x approaches 0. Minus, so ang sin x here is not affected also kay this is constant with respect to the change of x times kani this will go to 1. So, ang limit ani is 1 as the change of x approaches 0. So, same ni sa i-apply na to ang theorem nga sin x over x as x approaches 0. So, this one, simplify, this is just equal to minus sin x. Okay, so please go screenshot. Done.
Done,
Done na
Miss.
students.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, sige. Okay, so next. So, the derivative of the tangent function. So, this is just equal to secant squared x. Okay? So, for example, if you have f of x which is equal to x over tan x. So, ang derivative ani, atong i-apply ang quotient rule. So, this is u over v. So, ang derivative is vu prime minus uv prime over v squared. So, this is of the form u over v. So, kani, copy ang tan x times u prime. So, ang derivative sa x which is 1 minus your u is x. And then, your v. So, derivative sa tan x is secant squared x all over tan squared x. So, this is equal to tan x minus x secant squared x all over tangent squared x. So, this is the final answer. So, another okay, sine x tangent x. Okay, so pwede ta mo gamit ani og product rule. So uv. So this is uv prime plus vu prime. So ang derivative ani is equal to this is your u ang sine x Your v here is the tangent x. So, sine x times derivative sa v. So, this is secant squared x plus, so tan x times derivative sa sine x, which is cosine x. Okay? So, okay. So, this is sine x secant squared x plus, okay, unsa gani atong gamiton nga identities diri class for tan x? Sa ganin siya equal? Students?
Second squared x miss.
Really? Wala naman ta nag-derivative na human naman tag-evaluate. So, unsa nga identity ato ang gamiton para ma-cancel out na to ang cosine x.
Cosine, cosine x over sine x.
Bali siya.
Sin x
So,
over
this
cosine x.
is sine x over cosine x times cosine x. This is sine x secant squared x plus sine x. Okay? So, this is the final answer. Nasabtan class? Students? Ilong lagi. Yeah, so ato ning i-prove. Okay, so if you have f of x which is equal to tan x, so the derivative is secant squared x. Okay, so proof ani, so pwede ni siya nga this is of the form sine x over cosine x. So, atong kuhaon ng derivative, so this is of the form quotient rule. So, the derivative of u over v is equal to vu prime minus uv prime all over v squared. Okay, so this is of the form u over v. So, this is v. So, cosine x, u prime. So, derivative of sine x. Ang sakit derivative sa sine x class?
Cosine x.
Cosine x minus your sine x. Ang sa derivative sa cosine x? Students.
Negative
One
sine
x.
Okay. Minus sine x all over cosine squared x. Okay? So, simplify. This is cosine squared x. Honey, this is positive sine squared x all over cosine squared x. Okay, honey, ang sama ito magamit nga identity. Cosine squared x plus sine squared x.
1.
Okay, very good. It's 1 over cosine squared x. Next, ang sa itong gamiton nga identity nga wala na siya denominator. Students. Sige, reciprocal sa cosine.
Secant.
So, this is secant squared x. Remember ha, so cosine x, secant x, which is equal to 1. So, pwede ni siya nga cosine x, which is equal to 1 over secant x, or secant x, which is equal to 1 over cosine x. So, equal ra na siya. So, nakuha na nato ang derivative sa f of x. So, balik ha. So, ang definition sa tan property sa tan x ay equal na siya sa sin x over cosine x. Okay? So, atong gi-apply yung quotient rule para makakuha ta sa derivative. Okay? So, the derivative of u over v is equal to vu prime minus uv prime over v squared. Okay? So, your v here is cosine x, and then u prime, so derivative of sine x is cosine x, minus, so u, which is equal to sine x, times kani, derivative of the cosine x, which is minus sine x, all over cosine squared x. So, simplify, so equal siya ani, this one. So, ang cosine squared x plus sine squared x is just equal to 1. So, this is 1 over cosine squared x. So, the reciprocal is just equal to this. So, end of. Okay, so please go screenshot. Done?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, another. So, the derivative of cotangent x is minus cosecant squared x. Okay. So, for example, if you have f of x, which is equal to x cubed cotangent x, so, ang derivative ana is, so, pwede ni siya ni atong himog u, ang x cube, ang cotangent x is b. So, pwede na itong ma-apply ang formula nga, this is uv prime plus vu prime. Okay, so for u, this is x cube, and then the derivative of cotangent x is minus cosecant squared x plus cotangent x times derivative sa x cube, which is 3x squared. So, simplify. This is minus x cube cosecant squared x plus 3x squared cotangent x. Okay? So, another, if you have f of x, which is equal to okay, sine x cotangent x. Okay, so finding the derivative, so this is of the product form, so product rule atong gamiton. So uv, so mauni, so this is your u, and then this is your v, so uv prime, so sine x, derivative sa cotangent x is minus cosecant squared x plus cotangent x. So, this is vu prime. So, u prime unsay derivative sa sine x? Cos? Okay, cosine x, which is, so simplify. So, this is sine x. Nato lang dili na natin simplify kay squared. mo fraction na siya. This is cosecant squared x plus cos over sine. So, what we have po? What I must simplify. So, cotangent x times cosecant x. Okay, so this is the final answer. Okay, so ato na sa ning i-prove. So, if you have f of x which is equal to cotangent x, so ang derivative niya is minus cosecant squared x. Okay, so for the proof, so kani, this is, pwede na siya na ito ma-convert into cosine x over sine x by the identity. So, diri, mag-apply na sa tao quotient rule. So, derivative sa u over v is vu prime minus uv prime all over v squared. So, the derivative, so this is sine x times, so, unsay derivative sa cosine x?
Negative sin x.
Okay, so, negative sine x minus the cosine x. Derivative sa sine x,
Cosine x.
okay, so cosine x all over sine squared x. Okay, so simplify, this is minus sine squared x, and then kani, this is minus cosine squared x all over sine squared x. Okay, kani, this is equal to numerator plus
Negative
magamit.
1.
Okay, so this is minus 1 kay kano siya, pwede rin siya minus sine squared x plus cosine squared x, which is kani, this is 1. So this is minus 1 over sine squared x. Unsay reciprocal sa sine x?
Cosecant.
Okay, so this is minus cosecant squared x, in which na-prove na ni nato. Okay? Please ako screenshot din. Done?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so the derivative of secant x, so ato na ni i-treat to prove, di na ta example. So, okay, after ani, practice ta. So, ato lang dunganon. So, ang derivative of secant x is secant x of times tan x. So, if you have f of x which is equal to secant x. So, ang derivative ani is secant x tan x. So, for the proof, okay, yung sa reciprocal sa secant x class.
1 over cosine.
Okay. So, this is 1 over cosine x. So, atong i-apply ang quotient rule. Okay, so the derivative, so derivative of u over v is equal to VU prime minus UV prime all over V squared. So this is cosine x times derivative of a constant is 0 minus 1 times ang derivative sa cosine x is minus sine x all over cosine squared x. Okay, so simplify. So this is sine x all over cosine squared x. Okay, so pwede ni siyang of the form of 1 minus cosine x times sine x all over cosine x. So ato ra ni siyang gibuwag kay squared man ni. Okay? So 1 over cosine x is equal to students.
Second x.
Okay, so this is second x sine x over cosine x. Sa value.
Tan
Then,
x.
It's tangent x in which na-prove na nila. Okay, so please kog screenshot. Okay? Done? Done nag-screenshot, students?
Done, Miss.
Okay. So, next na itong i-prove, it's, so, if you have cosecant x, so the derivative is minus cosecant x times cotangent x. Okay? So, diri, for the proof, okay, so, f of x is equal to, sa reciprocal sa 1 over cosecant x. Students,
1 over sine x.
okay, 1 over sine x. Okay, so the derivative of u over v, so this is vu prime minus uv prime all over v squared. Okay, so kani apply, so this is at the form u over v. So vu prime, so sine x, u prime, so derivative sa 1 is 0, so minus 1, and then v prime, so derivative sa sine x is cosine x all over sine squared x. Okay, so simplify. This is minus cosine x over sine squared x. So kani, pwede na siyang 1 over sine x times cosine x all over sine x. Okay? Ang 1 over sine x, so this is just cosecant x. Okay? How about cosecant x over, cosine x over sine x? Isa yung value class. Using the identity.
Cotangent x.
Okay, so cotangent x in which na-prove na na. Observe mo nga if pabawra mo sa derivative sa cosine o sa sine, makuha ra gyud ninyo ang derivative sa secant, sa tangent, sa cosecant o sa cotangent. So mao ni kuan sa advantage if kahibaw mo sa reason behind. Kaya kung makalimot mo, pwede ra gyud mo mag ani. Pwede ra ninyo i-prove. Ano mo unsa dito derivative sa cosecant? Ay, ako saning i-prove using the cosine or sine function. Na-apply ang quotient B. Okay? Sige. Practice ta tabi. At please ako screenshot di ay. Done?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Okay, so if you have f of x, which is equal to um, cotangent x cosecant x. Okay? So I will give you 5 minutes to solve this. So time check, it's 8:21, balik taat 8:26. Okay? Nasolve na class?
Wala pa, ma'am.
Student? Sige. Extend tag 2 minutes. Okay? Nasolve na class? Students? Students? Ano mo na-solve?
Panahon man, miss.
Ha? Nasolve na?
Not yet, miss.
Sige, extend tag 2 minutes. Okay, class. Nasolve na. Students.
So, miss.
Sige. Sa may derivative.
Negative cosecant x times the sum of cosecant squared x plus cotangent x.
Kani?
A square of
Ano answer?
cotangent
Ana?
square of cotangent x, miss. Oo.
Okay. Sige. Atong i-try ha. Okay? So, mogamit ta ani og product rule. So, UV. So, the derivative is inertia of UV prime plus VU prime. So, this is cotangent x times derivative. Unsa ganyan derivative sa cosecant x? Class? Sa derivative sa cosecant x.
Negative cosecant x cotangent x.
Okay. So, negative cosecant x cotangent x plus so cosecant x times sa derivative sa cotangent x. Students.
Negative cosecant squared x.
Okay, so this is negative cosecant squared x. So simplify, this is minus cosecant x cotangent squared x minus cosecant cube x. So, same ratag result. So, correct running. Okay, so, question, students? Okay, so please cook screenshot. Done?
Done, Miss.
Okay, so another practice. Sin x all over 1 minus cosec. Okay, so I will give you 5 minutes to solve this. Time check, it's 8:35, balik taat, 8:40. Okay? Sa may derivative class. Class?
Sine squared x minus product
Wait sa.
k.
Sige, yan sa?
Sine squared x minus the product of cosine x times 1 minus cosine x all over 1 minus cosine squared x.
Na? Sige, ato i-try ha. Okay, so the derivative is so 1 minus cosine x. So this is u over v. So this is v u prime minus u v prime over v squared. So this is v. So 1 minus cosine. Derivative sa sine, this is cosine x minus sine x times derivative sa 1 minus cosine x is sine x. Okay? Ang derivative sa 1 is 0. Derivative sa cosine x is minus sine x. Okay? So, all over 1 minus cosine x squared. Okay? So, simplify. This is cosine x minus cosine squared x minus sine squared x all over 1 minus cosine x squared. So, this is cosine x. So, kani, this is minus 1. Right? Okay? Cosine squared plus sine squared x all over 1 minus cosine x squared. Okay, so, kani, pwede na natin ma-factor ang negative 1. So, this is 1 minus cosine x all over 1 minus cosine x to the power of 2. To simplify, this is minus 1 over 1 minus cosine x. So, check ha. Okay. So, ni ang result. Okay, nasabtan class. Students. So, mugamit yun mo og identities, no? Sige, please ko screenshot. Dan?
Yes, miss.
Sige. What if your f of x is equal to um, tangent x all over cosine x minus 4? Okay, so I will give you 5 minutes to solve for the derivative. So, 8:45, balik tayo 8:9. 8:50. Okay, nasolve na class. Class. Students. Students.
Wala pa, miss.
Sige. Isang tag 3 minutes. Okay. Nasolve na class. Students. Students. solve na. Students. Ayo.
Yes, miss.
Sama yung answer. Isa yung answer? Students? Class. May volunteer. Ano sa answer ninyo? Students. Why mo answer no? So, sige. Manawag ta. Okay, how about Jamaica natural? What's your answer for the derivative of f of x? Jamaica? Jamaica? Apa mo, students?
Yes, miss.
Now, how about Gia? Gia? Asa naman akong mga estudyante diri? Di man mo tubag. Gia? Natog ni? How about Jessamine?
Ma'am,
Hmm.
kan
Unsa man imong na-solve?
um
Sin x tan
Wait, sorry.
ay kan ma'am sin x tas tan x minus secant x minus 4 secant squared x over 4 plus cosine
Sin
times
x,
x squared
tan x, balik. Sin x, tan x, minus
sec
secant x,
minus ay wait lang ma'am 4 4 4 second squared ma'am
gayon,
times x
times x.
yeah over 4 plus cosine x yeah squared.
Sige. So, atong kuhaon ng derivative. So, this is of the form u over v. So, the derivative of u over v is vu prime minus uv prime all over v squared. So, your v here is the cosine x minus 4. So, the derivative of your u. So, unsay derivative sa tan x? Students?
Second squared x.
Okay. So, secant squared x. So, minus tan x times. So, unsay derivative sa cosine x minus 4? Students? Okay, so this is minus sine x all over. So, cosine x minus 4 squared. Okay? So, simplify. So, this is cosine x secant squared x minus 4 secant squared x. So, kani, this is plus tan x sine x all over cosine x minus 4 squared. Okay? So, kani, unsa gi property ani? Sa identity? Students? Students?
1 over cosine x, 1 over cosine squared x.
1 over cosine squared x. Okay. So, minus 4 secant squared x. So, kani kay, wala na ni siya ma-simplify. So, happy. So, this is tan x sine x all over cosine x minus 4 squared. Okay, so naa siya makancel nga isa. So, ang nahabili niya, this is secant x minus 4 secant squared x plus tan x sine x all over cosine x minus 4 squared. Okay, so this is the final answer. Question? Okay, so please go screenshot. Done. Students?
Then miss.
Okay. Okay, so we're done with the trigonometric. So, ato na ta sa composition of functions. Okay. So first, okay, we'll just give you wait sa hang loading. Okay. So we need to find the derivative of f of x, which is equal to 4x cubed plus 1 to the power of 2. So this is another practice. I will give you 5 minutes to solve this. So balik ta at 9:13. Okay? Solve na class. Students. Students.
Yes.
Sige, unsa may kuan derivative?
96x to the power of 5 plus 24x squared.
Saha. 96 x
X
to the
to the
power of
power of 5 plus
plus.
24x squared. 24x squared.
Okay, so gayon sa may inyo pagkuha ang derivative. Unsa inyo ang gigamit?
Power rule.
Student. Power rule. Sige, so another way ana. Okay, so pwede ni siya nga 4x cubed plus 1 times 4x cubed plus 1. Okay, so ang derivative ani, so this is u and then this is your v. So pwede ta magamit og product rule nga uv prime plus vu prime. Okay? So this is 4x cubed plus 1 times the derivative of 4x cubed plus 1 which is 12x squared plus, so ang v, this is 4x cubed plus 1 times ang derivative ani which is 12x squared. Okay? So, simplify, this is 48x to the fifth plus 12x squared plus, so kani, this is 48x to the fifth plus 12x squared. So simplify, this is 96x to the 5 plus 24x squared. Okay, so correct in your answer. So how about if you're given f of x is equal to 4x cubed plus 1 to the power of 6. Okay? So kung gamit mo ani og product rule, kay mura ni siya og 4x cubed plus 1 times 4x cubed plus 1. So, ato sa ikuan ha. So, plus 1, 4x cubed plus 1, 4x cubed plus 1, 4x cubed plus 1, times 4x cubed plus 1, times 4x cubed plus 1. In which, kung gamit mo ni, so this is your u, and then this whole is your v. So kung gamit na po mo ani, kuhaon ninyo ang derivative. So maglet na sa mo kani times kani whole. Sunod, kuhaon na sa ninyo na magkuha na sa mo derivative ani, in which dugay jud kay ni siya. So mao na nga atong i-introduce ang chain rule. Okay? So if you have f of g, so the derivative of f of g of x is equal to f derivative of g of x times g of x. Okay? So for example, for number 1, so we let f of x is equal to x to the 10th. Then your g of x is equal to 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus 4. Okay, so your f of g here of x is equal to f of g of x, which is, so g of x, this is 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus 4 And then evaluate f of 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus 4, given that your f of x is equal to x to the 10. So this is 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus 4 to the power of 10. So now, atong kuhaon ang derivative sa kani. Okay? So, ang derivative ani, so this is f prime of g of x times g of x. Okay? So, diri, kuhaon na to ang derivative ani. So, this is f prime of x, which is equal to 10x to the power of 9. Sa g of x, so this is g prime of x, which is equal to 2, it's not 2. It's 6x squared minus 10x. Okay ha, hindi ko hara na to ang derivative. So, i-apply ni na to. So, this is 10. Ang x diri, so mura ni siya kani, ang g of x. So, this is, mura na siya og kani. So, this is 10 times 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus 4 to the power of 9 times the derivative of g of x, which is 6x squared minus 10x. Okay? So, ingana rin na ha. So, this is your f prime of x, which is equal to 10x to the power of 9. And then, ang need na to is ang g of x man. So, ang x diri, gilisan sa value of g of x, which is 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus 4. So, maon ni siya. To the power of 9 times the derivative of g of x is 6x squared minus 10x. Okay. So, maunang ni-come up ta ani nga formula sa power rule. So, this is n times u to the power of n minus 1 times u prime. So, kung naka-observe mo kani, this one, so your u here is morning 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus 4. Okay? Ang u prime, so ang derivative ani in which mauni siya. Okay? So mauni ang idea sa chain rule. Okay, so please go screenshot. Done?
Done, Miss.
Done.
Okay. Sige, another example for number 2. Sama ni. So if you have f of x is equal to sine x, and then your g of x is equal to x squared plus 3. Okay, so first we need to find the f of g of x. So this is f of g of x. So first, ato ni siya i-evaluate, which is equal to x squared plus 3. So this is x squared plus 3. So now, evaluate f of x squared plus 3 given that your f of x is sine x. So, ilisan na ni natong x sa x squared plus 3. So, this is sine x squared plus 3. Okay? So, next, atong kwaon ang derivative. So, this is equal to f prime of g of x times g prime of x. Okay? So first, atong kwaon ang derivative sa f of x. So mao ni ha. So ang derivative sa sin x is cosine x. Okay? And then, ang derivative sa g prime of x is, so mao ni mo han g of x ha. So this is 2x. Pero sa diri, ang atong gipangita is f prime of g of x. So, ang g of x nimo diri is x squared plus 3. Okay? So, ilisan ra ni ang x sa x squared plus 3. So, this is cosine of x squared plus 3. Okay? So, this is equal to cosine x squared plus 3 times ang derivative ani which is equal to 2x. So, simplify. This is 2x cosine x squared plus 3. Okay, so mauni ang idea po sa chain rule sa sin x. So, kung naa kay derivative sa sin u, so ang idea ni this is just equal to cosine u times u prime. So, sa kaning example, ang u ninyo diri is ang x squared plus 3. So, mauni. Then, ang derivative sa x squared plus 3, so ang derivative sa u prime is 2x. Okay, so please go screenshot. Done? Done, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sige, so mo ni ang murag summary sa trigonometric. So if na kay sin u, so ang derivative ani is cosine u times u prime. For cosine u, so this is minus sin u times u prime. Okay? So for the second u, so this is second u tan x tan u times u prime. Okay? So for the um, cosecant u, so this is negative cosecant u times cotangent u times u prime. Okay? So another, ang derivative sa tangent u is equal to secant squared u times u prime. For the cotangent u, so this is minus cosecant squared u times u prime. Okay, so mauni ang chain rule for the trigonometric function. Nasabtan, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So please kog screenshot. Done?
Done, Miss.
Daan na, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so ato ning ang sira ng number 3 ha. So if you have your h of x is equal to 2 over x minus 1 to the fifth. Okay, so first, ato ning kwaon ang derivative. So mogamit ta og chain rule. So this is u to the n, which is n times u to the power of n minus 1 times u prime. Okay, so the derivative is equal to kani. So this is 5. Ang u nimo diri morning 2 over x minus 1. So this is 2 over x minus 1 to the power of 5 minus 1. Okay? Ang u prime, so ang derivative sa 2 over x over 1, 2 over x minus 1. So this is, so pwede ta magamit ani og another power rule or maggamit ta quotient rule. Okay, so depende ra gininyo ha kung unsa inyohang gamiton nga rule. Basta same ratag result. Okay, so kani pwede ni siya nimong of the form 2x minus 1 to negative 2 para makagamit mo og power rule. Pero pwede sad nga magamit mo og quotient rule. So sige, dire kay gamiton sa nato ang quotient rule. So this is quotient rule. This is a quotient rule. U over V. So this is V U prime minus UV prime over V squared. So this is V. So this is x minus 1 times derivative of u, which is 0, minus ang u ni mo dire, this is 2, times ang v, so derivative of x minus 1 is 1, all over x minus 1 squared. Okay? So simplify, this is 5 times 2 over x minus 1 to the power of 4 times negative 2 over x minus 1 squared. Okay? So simplify ka ni 2 to the power of 4 is 2, 4, 8, 16 times 2, this is 32. So 32 times 5, it's, so this is negative 160 all over x minus 1 to the power of 6. Okay? So in which maoni ang derivative. Please go screenshot.
Okay, dito na yung camera na. Muha ng mangga. Panabi diha. Kasi natakap na mangga ikanta.
Dan?
Yes,
Done.
ma'am. Na.
Okay. So sa next meeting, we will have like an hour para mag-practice aning chain rule. Okay? So na may questions?
Wala, ma'am.
How about others?
Mag-attendance, ma'am.
Oh, please ko kuan ha, fill up sa Google Form. So automatic na siya basta mag-online class ta kay mag-fill up mo og Google Form. Question.
None, miss.
Okay. So since wala mo question, so that would be all for the day. So goodbye class.
Thank you, Miss.
Bye.